Here we go, boys. It's Friday. Johnny Waiver Wire coming to you with the Wire's picks of the week. Week 6 NFL kicking off here. We saw the Giants and Patriots last night. I don't know if the Patriots ever going to lose again. It's pretty ridiculous what Tom Brady's able to do these days. The Giants were a little bit banged up, so I'll give them a pass, even though I don't necessarily like them. But, you know, Pats are 6-0. Brady, big game. 2 rushing touchdowns. Didn't see that coming. So yeah, I mean, let's get into it. I got my primetime music sitting behind me. Rock and rolling. Got the Michigan gear. Rocking, big game this week. Hopefully we go to 5-1. A lot of great trades. A lot of you guys doing some good things this week in the league. It's nice to see everybody mixing it up. So let's get to it. First game, Minshew's Muffin Tops. Van down by the river. I've told you all season I've loved Minshew's Muffin Tops, although he is Minshew's 2-3. Not a terrible record, but I like Minshew's Muffin Tops. I like him to win again this week. Matt Ryan, eventually he's got to come out of his shell. You know, he's a good quarterback either way. I don't like the Courtland Sutton start. I think Courtland might struggle a little bit this week. But Van down by the Rivers hasn't showed me enough in the last couple weeks to really make me a believer. Minshew's Muffin Tops takes this win. He's favored by 8.5 to start this game. Next game, game of the week. Toads with Tourette's, Bridesmaid Slayers. I love to see this game. You got Canale against Wiggum, right? Everybody here was at the draft out in Houston. We had a great time. These two are going to be going at it this week. Couple of great quarterbacks. I love Kyler Murray. I think he's going to have another great game this week. He's got McCaffrey and Fournette. Those guys have yet to slow down with Keenan Allen. The Toads have been rolling. I don't know. I can't see a game in which Aaron Jones scores another 45. Ezekiel Elliott, he's kind of been a little bit slower. Who do the Cowboys have this week? They got the Jets. Jets get Sam Darnold back. They got a good defense. I'm taking Bridesmaid Slayers. Close game. I like the Bridesmaid Slayers to win, favored by 4.5. Next game, Hail to the Redskins against the Medicine Men. Medicine Men starting to get a little bit banged up. He got 17 last night from Brady. John Hillman, didn't even know the guy was playing. That said, I'm taking Hail to the Redskins all day, baby. Hail to the Redskins, go. We're getting our first win this week. We're going to go to 1-5 beating the Dolphins. Hail to the Redskins. He's getting his 3rd win this season. He'll go to 3-3 after this week. Favored by 7.5 over the Medicine Men to win. Look for big things out of Hail to the Redskins. Long Island Legacy, I told you about our trade earlier in the week. He has Get Off My Dicka. Dicka beat me last week by 2. Should it have happened? No, I only scored 84. If you only score 84 points, it is what it is. That said, Long Island Legacy has Carson Wentz, tough matchup against the Vikings. Calvin Ridley still should pick up some targets this week. Odell Beckham has got to come out of his shell. He's due for a 20-point game. Devontae Freeman. I'm taking the upset here. It's 0-5 against 1-4, so what kind of upset is this, right? But I'm taking Long Island Legacy. You've got to win one, right? So I like Long Island Legacy. Win a close one. In the same style as last week, the Dicka did. 2-point game. So Long Island Legacy by 1.5. Heisenberg's Hitmen against New Era. We've been back and forth, Ian and I, all night trying to figure out a trade. I just don't think I can do it the week of the game of the guy that I'm playing to trade away my guys. I like my team. I think Kirk Cousins has a good rest of the year. Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon I picked up this week. Heisenberg's Hitmen should win this game. Stay at the top of the division. Favored by 5.5. We'll go 5.5. I like Heisenberg's Hitmen. DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Parker both have monster games for me this week. Bishopville Beach Bangers against Free Stanley. Blair said a couple weeks ago after he got his first win that his team's not very good, and they're not. Free Stanley should win this game. He's got Kamara and Teddy Bridgewater. TJ Hawkinson, if he's back and healthy, should make an impact. Blair has Devontae Adams starting. I don't even think he's playing. There's no timetable for a return. Give me Free Stanley to win. Free Stanley favored by 10.5 in this one. Should win by double digits. Next game, Bad Juju against the Bushwhackers. Bad Juju's won 21 in a row, 16 straight last year. I didn't go back to the year before. Maybe it's more than that. I can't be because he lost it. So, bad juju. 21 straight games. This is the week. This is the week he gets upset. Bushwhackers has Russell Wilson, David Johnson, Rojo out of Tampa. Golden Tate inserted in the lineup. Boom, 20 points. Adam Thielen, Mark Andrews. Give me the Bushwhackers. Upset Central this week. He's favored by 2.5. Knocks off bad juju. Go get him, Gary. I like what I'm seeing. Grab him by the you-know-what against Reality Check. Say it week in and week out. Reality Check's good. Mike Evans, Michael Thomas, Julian Edelman. Anytime those three guys are your backs. I don't like Dak Prescott this week against the Jets. I know the Jets haven't won a whole lot of games, but again, they get Sam Darnold back, and I think they're going to make some moves. So give me Reality Check. I think he wins a close game. I don't love Kyle's roster over there. So Reality Check wins. He'll go to 5-1, favored by 6.5 in this one. Over to the Import Conference, I got OP against Barons Bulldogs. Like I said, OP made a couple trades this week. I think so did Barons Bulldogs. That being said, I like Barons Bulldogs. He's got Fournette, Michael Thomas, Cortland Sutton, Scary Terry. Give me the Bulldogs to win. Favored by 8.5. OP, he got his one win last week. I don't think he's going to get lucky and get it again this week. The Wrath against Al Davis Tribute Team. The Wrath, after week 5, still sitting at the top of his division. Totally blowing me away. Good job, Randy. I like to see you competitive this year. He's got Tom Brady. Scored 17 last night. Sony Michel got him 12. Golden Tate got him 19. I think he keeps rolling. The Wrath is rolling. Knocks off Al Davis Tribute Team. Al Davis sitting at 4-1. I think he goes 4-2. Give me the Wrath in this one. The Wrath favored by 3.5 to win a close one against Al Davis. They're going to go back and forth. Again, I don't like Dak Prescott. I do like the Tevin Coleman pickup. I've got him on my roster. But outside of that, give me the Wrath, baby. The Wrath all day. Naughty by Norfolk. Game of the week, Import Conference. Naughty by Norfolk against Lux Neckbeard. Lux Neckbeard's been rolling. I think he scored like 175 points or something last week, if that's the same game that I'm thinking about. Naughty by Norfolk started hot. He's kind of, what's the word? Stumbling through right now, it looks like. Ito Smith in the lineup, I'm not a big fan of. I think Larry Fitz does have a big game, but Greg Olsen, Baker Mayfield, I just don't know too much there. I like Lux Neckbeard. I think Lux Neckbeard hands it to Naughty by Norfolk this week. I think he wins by double digits, favored by 12.5 in this one. Lux Neckbeard should continue to roll, should get to 4-2. Great game again this week. Hopefully they protect Deshaun Watson, and Lux Neckbeard continues to roll. Discount Double Check. My couch pulls out, but I don't. Double Check got a win last week. My couch pulls out, got a win last week. Battle of the bottom here. Somebody's going to get their second win this week. I like my couch pulls out. He's got Valdez-Scantling with Devontae Adams still out of the lineup. I like him with Aaron Rodgers coupled in there. Royce Freeman, Tyler Boyd, and Alvin Kamara. Give me my couch pulls out to win this one. Favored by 17.5 to win that game. Here Comes the Pain against Sportsbook. I've told you all year I didn't like Here Comes the Pain. He's got Carson Wentz in the lineup now. James White, Mike Evans, Devontae Parker, who I think is going to have a big week. I doubted against Sportsbook all year. I'm doubting him again this week. Give me Here Comes the Pain. Favored by 4.5. Should win a close one. The Pain is 3-2. He's looking to go to 4-2. So Sportsbook, keep proving me wrong. I don't love the guys in the lineup. The guys like Robbie Anderson, who maybe he bounces back this week with Sam Darnold, right? So, I guess we'll see. Miami against Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, he's another one. He's starting to stumble a little bit. He's dropped now. I think he started 3-0. He's down to 3-2. He plays Miami, who's trending up. Miami's trending up. He's got Aaron Jones, Todd Gurley, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson can't keep playing like garbage, right? He's got to eventually break out of it. Bill Belichick's got a solid squad. I just don't think that this is the week. Goff has the 49ers. Zeke has the Jets. I'm taking Miami to win. He's favored by 7.5. So Miami is going to look to go 3-3, even it out. This is a big week for everybody in the league. Boys in the Hood, Green Machine. Boys in the Hood somehow is 3-2. Like I said to start the show, he's got Phillip Rivers now and made that trade earlier in the week. Green Machine sitting at 4-1. These guys might be tied after this week. I don't know if he's got guys on a bye, but I'm not totally in love with Green Machine's roster right now. Patrick Mahomes has the Texans. So we'll kind of see. Kenny Galladay, Julio Jones. I like those, but that's it. Those three guys. On the flip side, if Tyreek Hill's back and healthy, that's big for Boys in the Hood. Phillip Rivers has the Steelers. He should have a great game. I don't really know why we're starting Malcolm Brown. Maybe I'm out of the loop. I don't really follow the LA teams. But, Zach Ertz, give me Boys in the Hood. I like Boys in the Hood. Favored by 5.5. Gets to 4-2. Green Machine drops to 4-2. That's a big game in the Import Conference to watch. Last game on the books. Bringing the Woodhead. Licensed to Khalil. Licensed to Khalil, the second unluckiest guy in the league this year. Maybe the third behind Long Island Legacy, who continues to lose guys, and Sportsbook, who has lost guys all season. Licensed to Kill scoring like 130 points a game and losing. So he's eventually got to win. Although Darren Waller's out, you've got him in the starting lineup. You need to make that change. Bringing the Woodhead has Devontae Adams in the lineup. He's got to make that change. Both those guys are out. Bringing the Woodhead has stud receivers. Kelsey, Diggs, Beckham, Devontae Adams. Kenyon Drake should have a decent game this week. Bringing the Woodhead should win. Toss up in this one. Licensed Khalil hasn't been winning. I'm taking the Woodhead. Give me the Woodhead to win. Favored by 2.5. Big week of games this week for everybody. Thanks for staying at it. Make sure you submit your picks. And that's pretty much it. That's the Wire's Week 6 picks of the week.